Good morning, Warren Peacock here. Sorry about last week. I had some ADSL issues. Hopefully, we're back to normal this week. The relative strength matrix shows us that the Australian dollar is on a score of 12 overall, with the CAD holding strong at 14. The British pound was the biggest gainer last week, now on a score of 13, and that would be mainly on the hourly and the 4 hourly charts. We can see from last week it was on a score of 1 and 2, now on 6 and 5. So some interesting strength coming through on the pound, although it doesn't feature in the one of the stronger columns. The US dollar has lost quite a bit of ground again. It has a score of 7, and that's only on the daily chart. The two smaller time frames, it is certainly trending down, and we can have a look at the dollar index as well to see how the consolidation is working out. The overall scores here, we've got the Canadian dollar as the strongest, with the euro and the yen sharing the weaker spots. Overall, on the dailies, we've got the euro US dollar still trending down. The 4 hour chart shows the US dollar CAD would be trending down, and on the hourly chart, we've got the Australian dollar and the pound sharing strength, with the US dollar being the weakest. So we're going to have a look at these charts, and we can see here the euro CAD daily, that trend is certainly down. The It's consolidation now, sitting in down in this area. You can see I've just put in the three red lines. The middle one here would be the stronger support area. The market hasn't closed below that level yet. And the upper one obviously is offering resistance, hasn't closed above there yet. I'll probably wait for a break lower to follow through on the trend. And if we're lucky, we might get a bit of a pullback, uh, a little bit higher. We could put a Fibonacci in there to see what would be a good resistance area. And I'd probably be looking for around 61.8%. That would push our moving averages over and give us another short on the daily chart. The Canadian dollar to the yen, we can see here the CAD has crossed up for a long against the yen. A little bit of a consolidation happening at the moment. A break of those three candle highs would probably put me long, or a nice retracement back to some of the moving averages or to support. The euro US dollar, this story's been going on for a while. That consolidation, there's a little trend line there. I don't really call it a triangle, although we do have a rising low. I would wait for the resistance level to break. I was getting interested when the trend line broke, but currently I don't think it's going to be a major reversal until the 1.1047 level has been broken. So I'll just wait and see how that pans out. The US dollar to the CAD, that's the 4 hour chart. We can see what's happened there, and the dollar has broken well below that support level. It's now sitting on another support level. If you put in the support line here, and we put in a little trend line across the tops, and there we have two levels that we can watch. Maybe a short up against the trend line. Maybe we're going to return to the 89. We'll have to see. A break of support down there, might see a small short in play. The pound to the US dollar. Pound's made quite a strong rally. Obviously, their elections are coming up, so I'm a little bit wary of trading anything longer term on the pound. But the hourly chart has been trending up for some time now. If we go to the bigger time frames, we can see it's broken the 4 hour resistance level, which is over there. The averages crossed some time back, so long seem to be in play. If we have a look at a daily chart, we can see that price is now through the 89. On the daily, we're looking for shorts. On the two smaller time frames, we're looking for longs, and I'll probably wait and see how this daily chart pans out. We don't have a confirmed higher high, and we don't have a confirmed higher low either. So whether this is trend change or not, I'm not too sure just yet. The Australian dollar to the US dollar, with the US dollar weakness coming through. I'm not a great fan of Aussie dollar to the US. There might be a trade on here, but we can see these charts are quite choppy intraday. If we go to a slightly bigger time frame, we can see huge consolidation, big resistance sitting at that 79 area. So I'm not too keen on this just yet. If I go go up to a daily chart, we can see very strong resistance level. So it's Australian dollar, US dollar, on the smaller time frame, probably looking for shorts at that resistance. If it breaks above resistance, then I might be interested in some longs, but I'd keep it small with any Aussie dollar trade. The US dollar index, we looked at that triangle. It's sitting right on the lower boundary now. If we zoom out, yeah, that triangle can be an ending pattern as well. We'll have to see how it works out. I'm still waiting for this. The dollar on the daily charts is still strong, and the this dollar index daily chart holds with that. So we do have a consolidation, probably waiting for a break or some sort of confirmed bounce off this lower trend line. Thank you very much, and chat again tomorrow.